Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to the Biafran families and good morning to the world. I hope this message gets you in good state of mind. This is another news update from Okute Daily Talk. And I pray that the Almighty Chukwu Okiabiama will bless you. The Almighty Chukwu Okiabiama will honor his words and promises in your life as you hearken to this voice of USB media space. There's video I want to show you now. Because why do I brought this video is to let you know that people are beginning to speak out. This is a core Fulani, or rather, okay, let's say a core Muslim from the northern part of the country. Every point that the guy raised on that video centered on what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa have been crying about. And also to pour a very big mud on the face of the so-called Abubakar Saadu, who they said is a Sultan of Sokoto, that a free. Instead of him condemning the killings of Fulanis, then he is condemning the social media, which the poor masses are using to cry to the world. Which the poor masses and others Nigerians are using to let the international community know what is happening in their terrain. They want to block everywhere. The conquest and Islamization agenda is at top notch as I'm talking to you this moment. The most painful part of it is that my people, which is the Biafrans, the Igbos, the South, all of them are still busy truncating, claiming or using that phrase, nothing they happen. Why the Northerners, who sees this in, says, my dear Otilo, you can have the guy said Otilo, that they have gone. And he gave a very wonderful advice to the Southeasterners. Well, I don't want to take much of your time. Please watch that video. We'll come back there for more discussion. Let it not be I don't talk too much. Please watch it, share, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos. I'll be right back. Oya, regade.
Social media is now a terrorist group, a terrorist organization, according to the Sultan of Sokoto. And what are his reasons? It brings about religious intolerance, and it brings about division of Nigeria. And who told you that Nigeria is not already divided? Oga, wake up, collect your money. Nigeria is already divided. People are just waiting for the official pronouncement. That is just it. Nigeria is already divided across people that see things from an objective point of view and people that see things from a fanatic religious point of view. That is just it. And you know why it's not yet fully blown? It's not yet fully blown. One, because of the resources in Delta, which is the crude. And secondly, because if you are to impose that other ideology fully on every other person, it will be challenged. It will be kicked against. And that is why you now have a situation where they are lying low. They are waiting for the right time to come for it to fully manifest. And that is just the fact. Who told you that? And when you talk about religious intolerance, where were you when these fanatic cleric scholars were indoctrinating children? They are creating a problem that will live after them. If not, where did people like these young children get this ideology from? I want you to watch this before we continue.
Daga na kuka janyo shi.
So please tell me, where did these children, small children, get these ideologies from? For those that doesn't understand Hausa, these children, one of them is even threatening this guy because he doesn't pray in the mosque. That they are saying he's an arne, and apart from an arne, he's threatening to break his neck. They are forcing him to go and pray. And you know, a lot of these campaigns, clandestine campaigns, have given birth to a situation where leaders are not elected on the basis of merit. They are elected on the basis of religious fanaticism and sentiments. And that is what gives birth to the likes of them Dracula. Well, the fact is, I don't want you to think that Dracula is actually the problem. Dracula is not bad in its entirety. Dracula have realized that he needs to become a vampire for him to command that power and for him to be able to protect his people. And that is why he has become that. So Dracula is not the problem. But the proceeds, the activities that gave birth to him is the problem. And I want to say this to the Igbos, please. See, Dracula fully knows well what he is doing. I am telling you. And you people and Dracula have a similar ideology. Very similar ideology. You are progressive in nature. Anybody that attempts to divide you from Dracula on the basis of the fact that people are, not be today, people begin to suffer. And Dracula is not the cause. Dracula fully knows what he's doing. But when it fully manifests, you get to see, even when I'm alive or not alive, I am telling you, you will see what Dracula is all up to. That is what I need to tell you. So calm down. We not Otilo. Now only God will save us. And the fact is, we believe that with these little things, possibly it will change the minds of those sitting on the fence. But those that are not sitting on the fence, those that have been finally conclusive in their ideology or whatever, nothing can be done to change that. So please, unite to Dracula is your man. Dracula knows what he's doing. But the fact is, you need to become a vampire before you can be able to command power. Dracula fully understood that. So that is why I don't waste my time talking much about the government is supposed to do this. See, the fact is, the system have been infiltrated already with a high number of these people that thinks according to fanatic religious belief and tribal sentiments. That is just it. Let's tell ourselves, how long can we keep lying to ourselves? So the fact is, please, in as much as we are trying to redeem what needs to be redeemed, know who is for you and know who is against you fully, and go with him. That is all I'm trying to say. The fact is, another thing I want to say is, I see this kangaroo movement of alliance or whatever, trying to form alliance, SDP or whatever, with a lot of vampires as well, trying to finish what they have started. I laugh and I joke. But the fact is, for power to return to these vampires, if my man, Showore and Peter Obi cannot get it, I bet you Dracula should remain. For 20 years, Dracula should remain. And by the time you know the master game, the master plan of what Dracula is all about, you will celebrate Dracula. I am telling you. That is just it. Let them form alliance. Let them form whatever it is. Let them form. As long as it's all about power going back to the north, my brother, God forbid. And I bet you don't allow that to happen. Never. I tell you, Otilo, if you...
I am very sure the video you just finished watch teach you a lot of things. The video you just finished watch have already make you to understand that the northerners, I mean what I mean northerners, I mean the Hausas, I'm not talking about Fulani. The real Hausas are with the Biafrans, are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are with Simon Ekpa. Those ones who keep on going online commenting nonsense about Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu or the Biafrans are the real terrorist Fulanis. They are everywhere. Their number might be few, but my brother, they have captured the government of the zoo. The people that are sponsoring them are not ordinary. Now countries where get even better oil, where get better economy, more than what that zoo is. That was why you see Tinubu cannot do anything. Tinubu is handicapped. Anybody, sorry. Anybody who is waiting for Tinubu to do anything about insecurity is wasting his or her time. The kind of money that have been loaded to Tinubu, my brother, if you hear the money or if you fall on top of that money, if you wake up alive, make I know what it costs. That is what they are doing. That's what they keep doing. Any government that come in place that champions or agree to champion this their agenda a lot, that is, they will equip him physically, morally, mentally, monetarily, everything you can think of. Let me shock you. The presidential private jet they bought $150 million. The money does not come from Nigeria. That was why Akpabio told us, and other senators said they don't even aware of the amount of money, or rather aware where they are not aware of where the money came from to purchase that private jet, because the House never deliberated it and they never approved it. It will shock you. It will shock you to know that that is just a gift from one of the sponsors of this thing happening in Nigeria today. It will sound funny to you, but my brother and insiders, investigative journalists have went into the matter and they have found out that that private jet of $150 million is a gift, a toy gift rather, to Tinubu to do what? To look the other way around. When people are dying, Tinubu will enter his private jet and zoom off. And they will tell you, hey, he's governing from anywhere and the Nigeria is moving forward. But they know they are lying to themselves. They know that they're not speaking the truth. Now, everybody have resorted to self-defense. The same thing Danjuma, T.Y. Danjuma cried many years ago. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu cried. The same thing Simon Ekpa shouted. Ngozo Rabeze passed it into law that Biafrans should endeavor to defend themselves. And they want to eat her raw. That she want to kill the Biafrans. There's no any manner of name that they didn't call her a murderer, or Abu Fulani, or Abu terrorist, or Abu this, or Abu that. The same cry, DSS came out and told the Nigerians, don't rely on police, or DSS, or EFCC. Defend yourself. All of them went into hiding. EFCC boss said the same thing. All of them went into oblivion. IG or police made the same comment. Everybody was on their own. Now, Senator representing, I think, what do they call it? Uzuwane have already come out again and said that you people should go home. Every kindred, every community should form a vigilante to defend themselves against the marauding Fulani terrorists. Where are these people? All of them went into oblivion. And the governor of Enugu State, who claims to have every evidence to crucify Simon Ekpa, said a word, just a word. Even if you cannot tackle insecurity, at least encourage the people who have been displaced. He never does that. The only thing he do for them is to went and build 3 IDP camps for them. In other words, your land have gone and gone forever. There's no coming back. Because in this so-called Nigeria, they have one simple problem. That problem is that once you leave your ancestral land and went into IDP, that is where you live all the rest of your life. If you are never given a birth, you birth all your baby in the IDPs, and they will grow up and even marry in that same IDPs. That is the Nigerian system. And there's no two ways about that. It has been there for a very long time. For people in the Bronu, Plateau, Benue, Jos, that have been in IDPs for many years, they are still there. And they are telling you they are fighting insecurity. Why the land where they left have been renamed by foreigners who come from other land to grab land. They come from other territory, from other countries, who don't have identity. They have grabbed the land by fire, by force. And the government feels they are fighting insecurity and they're giving you hope, even when there is no hope. This Hausa guy have said things the way it is to pour spit on the face of that miscreant that called himself Sultan of Sokoto. Listen and listen good. For you not to come now to my comment section now and tell me, I don't know how to talk to elders. Does that man deserve respect? Does he deserve any single respect? The head of the Muslim communities in Nigeria, the head of the Fulani headers, which is his brothers and his offspring, or what they call it, he never for one day condemned their activities. But he will condemn the activities of people who is crying loud on the internet for the world to hear their voice. You can imagine such hypocritical lifestyle that the so-called leaders are living in that Nigeria. My point this morning is that let the Biafrans come together to fight the common enemies. Otherwise, my brother, we are going to live to regret it. And if we didn't fight this common enemy, by in this our generation, next generation might not have a place to stay or a place they can call their own. I have no more to say. But I want us to come together as one. He who have been aggrieved should do what? Shed your sword and join the government of USB. Let us make this right. There's next video that is coming. And that video is where Dr. Ngozo Rabeze is having an interview with Robert Spencer, who have been out there agitating for the freedom of the Christians in Nigeria. So, after this video, you are going to watch another episode. And that video is going to make your life to have a turnaround. And I can promise you that. So make sure you like this video, share it, comment on it, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. I'm not seeing your subscription, but I'm not complaining. If you think that you are the one that is giving me food, then so be it. But don't forget, God over all things. And that's all we'll go take leave here. Have a nice day. May good Lord continue to bless us. Nafa chuko kia biama. I love you all, my people. Okay, Messiano.